August the 4th after the market close, and we're looking at the headlines. Dow falls 512 points, the steepest decline since 2008, and says gripped by fear of a new recession. The stock market suffered its worst loss since the financial crisis of 2008. Now just look at this headline here. Gripped by fear. What kind of fear? Fear of the economy, fear of the recession, fear of the unknown, and that basically has driven this thing here. Actually, this is not 2008, and things that were there in 2008 are not there anymore. Things have changed, and the economy has changed. It is not the same economy, and it's not going to fall back into that kind of a situation because a lot has been done to repair that. But what really has happened here is the stock market has been beset by this worry and anxiety about the Debt Ceiling Act, and for the last 2 weeks it is occupied with that, and the anxiety does not never dissolve. Once the Congress fixed that thing, and they did it at the last minute, very last minute, they should have done it before, and the market anxiety never over, so the investors came back and started looking at the economic problems, and that drove the market down. Now that is fine and great, from the frying pan into the fire, and that's basically is happening with that anxiety. 512 points is just overdone, and the stock market, like looking at the chart of Dow here, it dropped here to 1138. I haven't seen this thing in this amount of selling. The market is extremely oversold with the McClellan oscillator reading a minus 318. Whenever that happens, there is always a reversal here. So if there is a reversal sitting here, we don't know when. We're in a lot better position than most people here tonight, and because we're sitting pretty, and a lot of other people are hurting, and they are really anxious, they have a lot of losses in their accounts. So with that said, we're in a very nice, comfortable, cushy position right now that we're here. And let's take a look at the SPX. The selling was relentless, and they shorted everything today and drove the Dixie down. And now look at this. This was a day yesterday, the market dropped and it got pulled up, but looked like it's from the bottom, but that was false. That was a false move, and I did not buy into it. Now today, 1260 to drop to 1200, about 45 points actually, not 60 points, and that was relentless. And there was, if the time had not run out, it would run further. The next stop looks like here is at 1170. Would it go there? Most likely. It hasn't stopped. The direction of the market is down, severely down, and you can see with these nasty big candles here. And we just don't expect anything. So what we do here right now is just sit tight and watch this thing from a distance. There are some stocks that we are looking at it today. PCLN, which is Priceline, and PCLN is not coming up here. Let me just put it back in here again. PCLN. Okay, here we go. The earnings came in here. They blew the doors on the earnings here. So if the earnings are so great, why is the stock market going down? Understandable? Yeah, they drove this thing down to 483, but after hours it's trading here at 530. Another 50 points up, and it's going to open up somewhere 540, 530. And it will probably start trucking up right back up here. Heavy duty volume, 3 million shares today, and the stock just was hammered today. This was hammered. A lot of other names were hammered, and they were just pummeled into the ground. So we just want to keep the powder dry here and go with the flow and make sure that the selling has stopped, because the direction of the market remains downwards, and it's very risky to attempt any positions at this time.